Finally, here we are.
Finally.
Salties is our middle name.
Oh,
Sorry
my
about that,
God.
guys. The outfit we used to stream was extremely backed up and put everybody on pause. So we just had to wait for a spot to open up so we could get our broadcast started. And then there was an error, but here we are. I'm your host, Sam the Man, with my good buddy Tim. What's up, Tim?
So, hey, man, one thing after another, something new every week, and I'm starting to enjoy this. Not.
Yeah, it is what it is when you deal with technology. This is the boogaboo of it all.
Yes, it is.
Well,
Sorry,
guys,
folks.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody tuning in. If you're on Facebook, watching on GGTV, be sure to like and follow there. If you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to give us a thumbs up and a subscription there. And if you really, really like what we're doing, head over to YouTube, the 304 podcast, and give us a subscription. We're at about 800 subscriptions there. We've got about 1,500 on Facebook, but YouTube is where the majority of our traffic is. So it's always good to have more subscriptions there.
Yes.
Well, guys, it's that time again where we bring in some local talent to talk about their upcoming college experience. Tonight, guys, we got Welch Native and Mountain View Gold Knight football, basketball standout. In 2011, he had 11 touchdowns, 600 yards. Basketball, he averaged 13 points a game. He was the 2020 All-State honorable mention in basketball and the 2021 first-team All-State in football. He's going to be joining later in the year the Alderson Broaddus University Battlers in Philipi, West Virginia. Everybody, let's welcome in Tony Bailey.
Tony Bailey.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Tony.
What's up, man? What's up?
How you doing all right this evening?
Yes, sir. Y'all.
Doing good, man.
Sir, I see no sir here.
We're excited to have you on, man. We're building a platform for you guys to come on, talk about what you're doing and your schools you're going to and all of that, to just share some information. So we appreciate you coming on.
Thank y'all.
Yep. Now, we're just going to jump right into this as we always do. Tell us about playing for Mountain View. You know, you guys have had some really good, successful years the past few years. What kind of culture shift have you guys seen at Mountain View that's led to this success?
Mostly from my freshman year, we just worked hard, the group I came up with. And then we had a few rough years, my 10th and 11th grade year. And then over summer, we just worked out hard. We was like, we're not finna lose, but we came short in the second round. So, yeah, that's about it. But, yeah, we had to change a coach, I think, my 10th grade year. And then after that, we had to adjust to new plays and all that and get with a new offense and defense, have, people left. So we had freshmen coming in and playing in their spot that they was playing in. And then we just had to, come together as a team. And I guess that's why we had a few rough years my 10th and 11th grade year. Because, we had the skill. We just couldn't execute it on the field right. And then 12th grade, right, we played as a team all through the year.
And this was a new head coach that you had brought in?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Maurice Gravely.
And with Maurice Gravely, what's it like playing under him as a new coach? He came in your sophomore year, you said. And what has he brought into with the Golden Knights program? What has he instilled into you guys as players and that made you buy into his philosophy?
At first, my 10th grade year, it was rough. My 10th and 11th grade year was rough with him, because, I feel like I should be touching the ball a little bit more, but then 12th grade came around and I touched it a lot, actually. And, I touched it a lot 12th grade year. But my 10th and 11th grade year, I feel like I worked hard during the summer and I was ready for, that action. So, I worked hard that summer and I was ready for the action. So I don't know. I just felt like, dang, I should be touching the ball more. And it was hard to adjust to me being touching the ball this amount of time, then somebody else touching this amount of time, and then we not getting nowhere doing it. So I just wanted to score and win. But then 12th grade, he put in a few plays where we was like getting the ball a lot, and then we started scoring off him, executing, winning by a lot.
Cool, man. I mean, it sounds like ever since Gravely came in, it's just been a whole new team, and I guess by the sound of it, just the whole team has bought in and just started, playing a lot better.
Yeah, we just had a few little things we need to fix on the O line and the D line. So without that, we can't go nowhere.
Yeah. Guys, if you're watching and you have questions for Tony, be sure to leave them in the comments. We will get to them. We'll show them and go over any questions or anything you have to say.
Yeah, Q&A is my favorite part.
What coach kind of impacted you the most in your football career to this point? What voice do you hear in your head when you're out on the field playing?
Honestly, my dad. I ain't gonna lie, my dad. Yeah, he pushed me a lot over these years. I mean, there's been some times where I just be like, oh my God, I gotta work out again. But I mean, I thank him for it though. Like, I'm glad that he's been in my corner this whole time, helping me out, getting me better on my feet, everything. Like basketball, that too. Like, he helped me in basketball a lot. I mean, I remember times he had me outside 9, 10 at night, dribbling the ball down the street. So, I mean, I thank him a lot for that. But yeah, but he also be at every game in my ear too. So, I mean, I gotta hear him. So
That's awesome, dude. Seriously, to have that kind of
yeah,
support, the home base support and everything like that, it makes a big difference.
yeah, they do.
Well, let's change gears just a little bit. I couldn't find a lot of information on your recruiting process as far as like colleges and stuff. What colleges did you talk to?
I had Concord, Allen, Fairmont, a school named Guilford in North Carolina. Allen and Guilford is in North Carolina. Then I had Catawba in North Carolina, Glenville, then AB, and there was West Virginia State University, and Firm. There's a few more. I just can't remember off the top of my head.
Right.
How many of them did you actually tour? Did you go and visit?
I only toured Concord, Allen, and Catawba, and AB. I didn't tour none of the rest of them because like we have games and stuff like that, and I just wasn't going. So yeah, but
Glenville's only got one stoplight.
Right.
But one heck of a barbecue joint, though, man. If you ever get out there.
yeah, I was I toured Concord on school day.
Did you?
Yeah, I came back, had a basketball game. I toured them on the school day. And AB. But the rest was during like this during football season.
What ultimately made you decide AB?
I just felt like I got a good chance there. Like I can go there and make progress, and I like their campus. So like their campus is pretty cool. It seemed like a chill place to be at.
Cool.
What are your major plans at Alderson Broaddus? As far as what do you want to study? What are you interested in? What's your favorite subjects?
My favorite subject probably reading, but I don't want to be no teacher or nothing. I want to go for like athletic training, something like that. I don't know, something that I'll be surrounded by sports.
I always liked the 80s sitcom classes. Those were really easy, man. I loved it. I did. Got to have those cake classes, dude. Guys, if you're coming in, just watching, guys, don't forget to hit the like button on Facebook. Go subscribe. Please share it. Hit the like button. Please share it on YouTube. Subscribe and hit that notification button. All righty. Tony, I want to know, did since we live in West Virginia, did WVU contact you at all or anything like that?
Nah.
Well, they suck.
Yeah, for real. I thought for sure they would, but they don't really recruit down this way. They want to go to Georgia and all kind of places.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I was just staying patient, really, just trying to stay patient.
Good.
It was a few times where I was stressed out about it, like my recruiting process, because I was like, man, there's no way I went out, lost in the second round of playoffs, and not gonna touch the football again. But I was stressed about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
Well,
and
see,
you're a two sport athlete, right? I mean,
Mhm.
Yeah.
you're pretty good at both. I mean, was that any consideration, like being a two sport athlete in college or anything like that, or did they kind of nix that from the beginning?
At one point, I was like, yeah, I want to play basketball and football in college. But then I thought about it, and then my counselor was like, that's a lot. And I was like, yeah, it is a
Yeah.
lot. You're right.
Yeah.
So I just like, I'm going to just stick to football.
So I assume you've gotten to meet Coach Everhart there at AB, right?
Yeah.
And what's when you met him, what kind of program is he running there? What's he instilling? What's his philosophy? What's he doing there at Alderson Broaddus?
He didn't really much talk to me about what he was doing. He just was more like on like a school level and telling me like what I'll be in the offense and like that. Like he said I can play in the eye a little bit and in the slot. So
Okay, it was slots. That's a good position to be in, man.
yeah, slot the best. Slot the best.
Now this comes from one of our chat here, the watchers. Chris Parrish. He goes, "What's one other position that you'd like to play? If it wasn't on a slot or whatever, what position would you like to play?
Like offense, or it could be anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. Yeah.
Probably running back. Probably running back. I like to play running back or quarterback, somewhere like that. Somewhere
Okay.
where I could control the game. But if it's defense, I like playing. I play safety on defense. So yeah, I would say safety.
I believe we've got a ball hog on here. You know,
Mm.
that's
Our
not a
first
bad.
ball hog.
And I say that with love. That's not a bad thing.
No, that's not a bad thing, man.
Liking having the ball in your hands is a good thing, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. I feel like I can change the game if I had the ball in my hand. So
Guys, if you're watching, have questions, please write them down and we'll get to them. Don't be afraid to ask some questions for Mr. Tony Bailey.
So now you said you did tour the AB campus. What does their facilities look like? Like, we're not, for the people that may not be ultra familiar with Alderson Broaddus, what's their football stadium like? What's their football facilities like? Like, what could another kid coming to AB expect?
considering it looked like it's in the middle of nowhere, I don't know what they expect. But I mean, when I got there, I was like, okay, this is pretty big. So we met the coaches, went around. They got like nice classrooms, nice facilities. They got I'm pretty sure it was like two or three training rooms with trainers in it. Like when we was there, they was like actually doing training on people, having people cup and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Then they had like a physical therapy room. Then they had a locker. They had a locker room. They got two locker rooms, and then they got a turf field, but they're getting a brand new one next year.
So they're pretty up to date on all of their stuff. Like nothing. It doesn't sound like it's like old stuff or anything. They're pretty up to date.
Yeah, they pretty up to date. They got like a lot of turf. They got AstroTurf. So
Nice,
coming
man.
from like I played on turf for 2 years. So yeah.
Please tell me they have an arcade there for you. They got to have an arcade.
The basketball court. I don't think I've seen the arcade.
Some pinball, man. Something.
No,
I'm
man.
trying to remember.
Stay away from the arcade. I can tell you from experience.
Yeah, true.
My whole first year of college went into a Miss Pac-Man machine. So, and I'm not even joking. We've got another question that says, "What was your mindset throughout your whole high school career, and advice for upcoming high school players?" Good question, boys.
That is that
was a good question. I just wanted to have the right mentality. Like I wanted to win at all costs. So, like I don't know. Like I just I wanted to win the most out of anything. Like that was my mindset: win the game, then celebrate with my teammates, not play on the field. I wanted to be like locked in at all times. Like, but my advice for another high schooler coming up is work out. Do your drills, work out, because everybody, well, opposite teams, they gonna be working out, and it's either you gonna be better or they gonna be better. So that's what I look at it like.
I mean, for the high school team, what's it like there? I mean, what's the dynamic like? Is it very family oriented? Like you guys are just really so close and you just come together, or is there just like a lot of just me or whatever?
A little bit of both. Like you got a certain group, they be together, then you got another group that be together. But once we like, I don't know, once we in practice stuff, it's pretty competitive. Like it's pretty competitive.
Okay.
But after that, I don't think we ever been in like no competitive arguments where we're gonna fight each other. But it's like it's competitive when we play.
Yeah,
and you get that with schools that have kind of come together. You know, me and Tim played at Pikeview, and you had 4 schools coming together that all hated each other. Like, and then you go into that school and you're expected to get along, and like, Pikeview's got a long way to go with some of those mentalities. So,
and that gets handed down because the parents can't let go of it. You know, it's like, oh,
yeah. Oh yeah, my 6th grade year, I was like, I didn't think I would be cool with anybody that came from Welch because that was my rival school when I was there. So I was like, yeah, I don't think I would like this too much. But then once we got to high school, we all pretty got cool. So
that's good. I know that's a good thing to do because the Pikeview is it's a little different there, especially when 4 middle schools come together.
Well, and just to kind of take off of that for a second, I mean, that's something that a lot of parents don't realize happens, in schools that come together like that is, the kids carry that with them, and it does make it harder for sports to come together because it's such a, football is completely team oriented. And when you live half your school life hating that other team, and then you have to come together and play with them, like if you've never done that, that's hard. Like that's to swallow your pride and the people that you've been hating on for 6-7 years and have to play with them. Like that's hard to do. And, moving forward, it's something I think a lot of parents have to start encouraging their kids to not look at it that way and to let some of those rivalries go because they're gone,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
we still bring up the rivalries. Like we bring them up all the time to this day. Like us against them in elementary, we bring them up all the
time. Shoot, hey! Before I get to this next question, Sam, we got to get to that question right there. That's 100% true, dude. That's a funny question.
What inspired the hairstyle?
I don't know. At first, my hair was just everywhere, so I just I might as well get it locked up. And yeah, so I just got some dreads. And my dad, he was like, "You might as well lock it up. It's already dreaded." So I just done it.
Good question.
It looks good, man. Like he's a better looking RG3.
Oh yeah.
There you go. You see it now, right? He's a better looking RG3.
Before he became RG knee. He couldn't stay healthy. But anyway, Tony, Alderson Broaddus has a history of producing some pretty feisty NFL caliber talent, like a list of guys we have here, like Matt Jackson, Jason Swan Jr., Hassan Sharif, and Dominic Pegley, or Pegley, whatever you want, how you want to say it. For you, how exciting is it to know that Alderson Broaddus produces that kind of caliber of NFL players that compete for jobs or in the NFL? Yeah.
Oh, it's exciting because that's my dream. Like I want to go to the NFL, so
okay.
I want to take these 4 years to put in the work and try to make it there.
Definitely, dude.
And I mean, that's the thing. I think the mentality's there, and the growth part of it in the sport. That's something I think the coaches can really bring out in you. And it's something that can happen. Dreams come true all the time, and so
I mean,
we're
go ahead, Sammy. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say we're excited for you, man. We really are.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, just I know you got to put in that hard work and it's blood, sweat, and tears, man. So, and this is a question we ask all of our guys too: is all right? 4 years down the road, you're graduated, and let's say you're going to be drafted in the NFL. Okay. Now, you can't use the regular, the normal answer, the default answer. I'll take any team that takes me. Before your name's called in the draft, what team would you most likely do you want to go? What is the team that you want to start on and make a difference on? Better not be the Lions.
Nah, probably the Giants. I ain't gonna lie, they
Really?
terrible. Yeah, they're terrible.
They are. They are.
You go to a terrible team, you ain't gotta worry about getting traded as much.
See, that's the thing. He's a ball hog, and he likes a challenge.
I love
what
it.
can you ask for, man? That's a good thing.
I can see you in a blue and whatever. What is
For
a
sure.
second color? Red, white, and gray, or whatever.
Red, white, and blue, baby.
Red, white, and blue with some gray pants.
Well, while we've got you on here, we want to give you a minute to do your shout outs, man. We like to give you your moment to shout out to all the people that you might want to thank or say hello to, that may, contributed to where you are somehow, mom, dad, whatever. But we're going to give you a minute to do that. So go ahead with your shout outs.
I'd like to shout out my dad for one, then my mom. Oh, my stepmom as well. She be coming in clutch. Shout out my homies at school, Trav, Jason, Justin, Nally, all them. Shout out my girl, Nysa. And everybody that just be supporting me. My cousins, all my family, everybody. That's about it. Oh, and people who done stuff for me during the whole season, and all my coaches. So yeah, that's about it.
All right, man.
Sounds good, man.
Good,
I love
man.
it. About got a tissue over here, man. Make me cry.
So we do believe behind, every great athlete is a nerd. We do believe that. We believe that everybody nerds out on something.
Yep.
So when Tony Bailey has a few free moments, what do you nerd out on? Could be video. I knew it. Video games.
Yeah, Fortnite, like really one game that can get me mad, like really. Or Call of Duty. Them two games that get me mad. Like, you ready to throw my controller or something type mad.
That happens all the time. Call of Duty,
Yeah.
Fortnite, Madden.
Yeah, us too, man. We're the same way. Unfortunately, we're not very good at video games, man. That's a side effect of getting older, man. As you get older, you start sucking at video games.
Yeah, I like to play Madden too, though, because I feel like you play it right, you better your skill set with it. You learn more defenses and offense. So I feel like playing Madden. I don't really like playing 2K no more. But
do you have a Madden character, a Tony Bailey Madden character?
Oh, of course. Of course.
Is he on the Giants?
Yeah, he is actually. He's number 3. He's number 3. He's a quarterback. I run the ball all the time.
Number 3 on the field, number 1 in your hearts, Tony Bailey.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Seriously.
A lot of guys that we've brought on in the past have talked about, and I just want to ask you about this too. Really, they watch a lot of film, they watch a lot of footwork stuff. Is that something that you do in your spare time? Do you focus on, just watching film and learning from film?
Yeah, like when I go to the field, I like to look at Stephon Diggs because I play in about his same position, but he's like more of a true wide out. I play in the slot and kind of everywhere, so I like to sharpen up. Yeah, I like to look at his stuff to sharpen my routes up. So, cause he's probably one of the best route runners. Him and Odell, them about the best 2 route runners in the league. So that's what I look at.
Guys, if you're watching, please feel free to ask any questions for Tony that you want. Yeah, we'll ask him and see how he answers. We like this. Should do like a this or that, or would you rather?
Well, I mean, it's interesting because we've talked to several guys now, guys going to Purdue, guys going to Virginia Tech, and it's funny because like talking to you, like you are like all you guys that are going to play college football, the majority, you all play Madden because you learn from Madden, like, and that's something they've all said. Like you watch footwork, you watch things like that. Like it's to me, like it's so interesting to talk to you guys and to hear that because what it does is it shows the younger kids what it takes to have the kind of mentality that you guys have, right? And that's something that a lot of kids don't have is that workmanship mentality. Where do you think you got your workmanship mentality from? I'm assuming your dad, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, most likely. Because I mean, probably without the training and stuff, I probably wouldn't be. I don't know. So I'm gonna just say my dad. Because without the training and stuff, I wouldn't be as good. So.
What kind of extra stuff do you do, outside of the field to strengthen your body and things like that?
Lift weights. I've been lifting weights. I mean, like on and off through season where I played basketball, I really didn't lift much. But since like basketball season ended this year, I've been hitting it hard. So yeah, I'm still not done.
No, it's important. That weight room's important. It really is. I mean, a lot of kids don't really know how important that is, but it's definitely crucial and vital to, success for any sport you're in. I mean, it sucks. Don't get me wrong, it sucks, man. I mean, not a lot of people like to be in the weight room, and there's only a few lifts that I enjoyed, and a few lifts that I didn't enjoy because it just sucks. Too much weight, and you start too much.
The weight room part, I ain't really started taking that serious until like probably my 11th grade year, because I just remember one time my 10th grade year, I got hit so hard, and I was like, all right, yeah, I got to get in the weight room. I got to get in the weight room after that one.
So I got to gain some weight, man.
Yeah.
Well, that happens to a lot of guys, man. It's that moment of clarity.
Yeah, I was like, that was crazy. I got to get in the weight room.
Talking about that hit, do you know who it was that hit you or what team they were from?
Yeah, it was the dude from Greenbrier West. He smacked me. I was like, dang. He hit a few of my teammates that game too. I was like, wow.
Yeah. I love stories.
Well, we're gonna put him on the shout out respect list because he taught you a little bit of a lesson.
Yeah. And I was 1-1 though. I don't think he caught me no more that game.
What's funny, we just found out he's gonna be your roommate at Alderson Broaddus. No, I'm kidding.
No, I think he been graduated.
What's in high school football? What's the main, like, what's your most, I guess, your main memory from playing in high school? What stands out the most of playing Mountaineer or not Mountaineer Golden Knights football?
What stood out the most to me is like we hosted the first playoff game. Like we hosted our first playoff game as on the new field as seniors. Considering a lot of people thought at the beginning of the year we was gonna do terrible.
Right.
But I knew we were serious once we came out and we beat man. And I was like, oh yeah, we got a championship caliber team.
And that new field's AstroTurf, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man, your mom's coming in on a question, man. And you better answer this right.
What's the first thing you're gonna do when you get to college?
Unpack my bags.
That's all you need to know, Gardenia. That's all you need to know.
And the second thing you're going to do, I'll answer that one for you. The second thing he's going to do is call mama. There you go.
I'm in the film room. Leave me alone. That's a good question, Gardenia.
We hope, a year from now, once you're a year in, we'll give you a shout and bring you back on. You can tell us a little more about AB football and your college experience, and keep passing on some of that knowledge that you learned to the up and comers, and just kind of keep us filled in with what's going on with Mr. Tony Bailey.
All right.
When do you have to report to Alderson Broaddus?
I don't know. They ain't said yet. I haven't even signed this letter yet. I posted it.
I'm not even committed yet, man.
Yeah, I gotta do it right now.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. There you go, AB. We got him to sign his 4-year contract, and
I've done it.
Ashland Abigail Richards, proud of you, Tone.
Thank you.
You got a lot of support, dude. It's awesome to see.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. A live signing to AB, man. Brought to you by the 304 podcast.
Oh, my mom didn't ask it. That was my little brother. Oh, yeah, I want to shout Naheem out, too. That's my boy. And Zani. That's my boy.
Yeah, Zanique. She's a handful, but she's cute.
Yeah. Naheem, my boy.
Well, Tony, we appreciate you coming on, man. We, like I said, in a year, we're gonna keep up with you, holler back at you, bring you back on, let you talk more about AB football and your experiences.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna have a lot of fun up there, and I think the direction the Battlers are headed in is a good direction. I like this new coach. I like the way he does things. I think it's nothing but the sky for them. So, best of luck to you, man.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Tony. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. You don't know how much we appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Now you can go get something to eat.
All right.
Yep. We'll let you go now, brother. You have a good night.
All right. You too.
Guys, that was Tony Bailey. Appreciate you coming on, man. It's so interesting talking to these guys and hearing how similar they all are in their mentalities. Like, like I said, playing Madden, watching film, things like that. It really shows you like what it takes for an athlete to play at any level at the next level.
Oh, yeah. Tony, come back.
Yeah, we let Tony go, and we had him on for about 35 minutes. Didn't want to hold him up too long since we got a late start. Yeah. Me and Tim kind of always sticks around and kind of talks about football things and the interviews with these kids. Tony's an impressive kid. I think Tony's a really good example of what the 304 mission is, and that's to help kids that maybe need a little bit more exposure, find that exposure. A kid that finishes a senior career with 600 yards and 11 touchdowns, all state. He should have gotten some. I think he should have gotten some bigger looks. Sure. Then you bring them on and you interview them and you hear how well spoken they are and things like that. I mean, it really, that's kind of what we want to do here is provide a platform for these guys to come on and maybe not when they're seniors, maybe when they're juniors come on and that can maybe help them get recruited. The future of football and recruiting is going to be in podcasting and putting yourselves out there, because with the portal situation, the way it is in college, what you're going to see is a lot of these college kids that are going into the portal as freshmen and sophomores. They're going to be taking spots from guys that are coming out of high school.
He came back. I love it.
Yeah.
This is funny. Let's get him in there.
You want to come back?
No, he's back. Hey, Hey, Tony, welcome back, man. Has it been a year already?
I thought we was done.
Oh no, I mean that's up to you, dude.
Oh no, I thought y'all was. Oh, it's good. My
No,
fault.
no, you're good because somebody was asking, what's your next stepping stone in life?
All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me put these joints back in.
I love it.
No, usually what we do is we'll bring guys on and do the interview, and then we'll talk about you behind your back. That way you can go back and watch it and be like, well, they this is what they feel about me. That's pretty good. So that was that was the behind your back session.
Yeah, I thought I just said my phone died. What was the question though?
Deja Martin. I'm pronouncing that wrong.
Oh, Desire.
Is that Desire? I like that.
Yeah.
What's your next stepping stone in life?
Going to AB and playing football. Then after that, I want to try to make it to the NFL. But that's probably y'all probably already know that.
Yeah, but they don't.
Yeah.
Your fans, they'll be buying your jerseys.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Encore.
Jonathan Huff, most genuine people I know. Thank you, Jonathan. We appreciate that.
This guy.
This guy. Jules Singleton. Congratulations, Tone. You got a lot of nicknames. Tone. Mighty Boss Tone.
Oh. That's my little cousin.
Oh, the comments are coming in now. Heck yeah. Look at this. I love it.
Look at all the love.
Thank you. I can't even see it. It's so far away.
That's because you're far away. Anthony Mills, one of our boys we used to coach. That's good luck, man.
Thank you. I love y'all too. Aunt Tricia.
Chris Parrish, Tone Lock.
What happened?
Tone Loke.
Oh, nah, man.
Man, you got a great supporting cast, dude. You really do.
Yeah.
Now, how far is Alderson Broaddus from here?
From me?
Yeah, for you. Yeah. Yeah.
Almost 5 hours. It's 4 hours and 49 minutes.
That's all the way up north, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty far.
Wow.
I went one time.
You been there, Sammy?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's in Philipi.
Yeah.
Philippi. I always say
sure.
Philippi. Philippi.
I'm not sure what county that is.
It's in Philippi County. Let's see. Next. Where do you see yourself in a few years there, Tone?
In a few years, I see myself hopefully in the NFL. And then, I don't know. I see myself like in the NFL or something if I keep my head on straight.
This is a good question. It comes from Rick Caruso, one of our Patreons here. What's a normal training day look like for you with the hopes of obtaining the next level of success?
Like, how do I train? Or
yeah. What's your routine?
Sometimes I just lift weights and then get some protein, eat, call it a day. Then sometimes I go to the field and get field work. And so, like, field work for me consider like running routes. I still do defensive stuff for some reason, and I committed for offense. But I don't know. I just feel like if anything happened where I had to switch,
you
I
never
should
know.
be up on top, everything.
Yep.
Well, and the thing is about AB too is a lot of the players that Tim mentioned that they've produced, I think all of them have been defensive backs. So
yeah,
they've got to go. Well, they got a way about developing them up there for sure. So, that wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing being ready for it anyway.
Yeah, and I got offered to play utility, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I said I could play anywhere, so I was like, I'm just stay on top on everything.
Let's
I
see.
think my favorite thing probably is returning the ball though.
Oh, I bet.
Punt return, yeah, punt return, kick return.
Most dangerous thing you can do on the field right there.
Yeah, definitely.
What's Chris asking?
Are you an early enrollee? Like, how's your senior year of high school been?
It's been pretty chill. I mean, do the work, get the grade, call it a day. Yeah, it's been pretty chill.
Get the grade, call it a day.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool though. Like you don't do as much as a senior. It's stressful though, applying to colleges and all that. That's another thing
Yeah.
for kids that's like juniors going to be seniors. Apply for as many colleges.
Did he freeze up? Oh, there he is.
The earlier you apply, the better it might be for you. Because me, I waited. I played around for a long time. I didn't even apply. And I just applied to the schools that was about to offer me. And that kind of messed me up too.
What do you think sets what do you think sets you apart from everybody else? Did you hear me, Tony?
I don't think he did.
No. Can you hear us, Bubba? Well,
He must have froze out on us.
and we'll see you later. That's all right.
Well, guys, we'll go ahead and call it a night. Like I said, Tony, I can answer that for you, Rick. What sets him apart just by what the interview that we've done with him. He's got the mentality that it takes to play college football. He knows that it's going to be hard work, and he's ready to do it. He sounds like he's a football ball hog, which is a great thing because he feels like if he can get his hands on the ball, he can impact the game. And I think that's what sets him apart because out of all the interviews we've done, he's been the biggest ball hog, and that's a good thing. I mean, especially somebody that's going to be playing in the slot and is confident in his skill set. He'll definitely do good things. There's no doubt about that.
I think so too. I really do.
But guys, this is the 304 podcast. I'm Sam the Man. This is my buddy Tim. He don't really have a nickname. We're trying
Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim and Sam
Tiny
the Man.
Tim.
I don't know. But we appreciate you guys for tuning in to the 304 podcast for Mr. Tony Bailey. We look forward to seeing his career blossom and see what happens at AB. Guys, that's kind of what we're here to do is to bring these kids on and let them talk about their experiences and what they're doing. And it kind of gets them started on a platform that I think is going to be the next big platform for college recruiting, and it's podcasting, getting their name out there, getting their videos out there. So, if there's any parents watching, any kids watching that says, hey, I'd like to go on there and talk about what I'm fixing to do, reach out to us. We'll bring you on. We'll talk about it, man. We love to talk sports, men's, women's, anything. We'll bring you on and talk about it.
Yeah, definitely.
But we really appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. We had really good.
Thank you.
We had a lot of viewers. We
be sure to subscribe and follow, please.
We've got some more big names coming in as far as guests, some coaches. Tim's working on some college coaches, some high school coaches. We're hoping to get Fairmont seniors football coach on. I think that would be a great interview.
Basketball.
basketball coach.
The
Sorry,
basketball. Yeah.
basketball coach on. I think that would be great. They just, won the state championship. That'd be a fun interview. And, we just really appreciate all the support on your part for us too, because we do have a goal in mind with what we're doing. And I think we're on a good path to maybe, if we can help one kid get an opportunity that they may not have gotten any other way, we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, definitely.
But guys, everybody have a good night. We're going to go ahead and sign off the 304 podcast.
We'll see you next time when we see you. Good night, folks. Bye.